Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play the 7th Saga. I'm your host, the Gamer Darius. Last we left off, I did a little bit of grinding after going through the Cave of Earth, and I said that I would grind like no tomorrow, but I still remember that there's still the first apprentice that we might be facing off against. So, well, I say might, we will be. It's just I want to be ready for the jerk. Bonk. So, what's next on the agenda? Well, we're going to continue on to the west. Okay, south. Yeah, west. And yeah. Hopefully, we should receive our first rune this episode, depending on how long I decide to go. It depends on how much progress I want to make, which, depending on some of these enemies, might be none. Hey, speaking of the enemy I was thinking about, this is the Melanom. They kind of do hit like a truck if you weren't, you know, a little bit over-leveled, a little bit for the area. Their worst feature is that they will petrify you, which, again, will pretty much stop a character dead in their tracks for 1 to 4 rounds, and then the round that they recover is essentially wasted. So, yeah. It sucks. But honestly, those aren't going to be the enemies I'm going to be worried about. It's the enemies that's going to be in the next cave area that we're going to be finding that I'm going to be more worried about. Alright, that wasn't so bad. There we go. Yeah, androids aren't that bad once you actually have the agility to hit them. And again, agility is super important in this game. It's essentially the god stat of whether or not you're going to get hit, if you can hit. It's a little bit annoying. Essentially, every single character that you make in this game has to be a dex build or you're going to suffer. Which, as an individual that prefers his strong, tanky characters, If I recall correctly, Ulven had a relatively easy time, but that's mostly because he has a stupid high attack and a stupid high defense. But his agility just sucks. Boop. Excellent. We are now in the next town of Zeis. This is essentially going to be our base of operations for a little while. Ooh, I can get the saber. Increase my attack power by 6. Ah, damn. I should have came here first. I could have ground for all the money. But we should save first before we do anything. I don't think that they'll have any better stuff here, purchasing-wise. Damn it, no, I feel like I need to double check. Not that I have the money to do so. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, so this place is the place that has... No, I am wrong. My apologies. There's an object called a wind ball. It is helpful until you get one of the first of the runes. And double check the armor shop, why not? Hello, Ulven. Not surprised to see you here. The X3 will increase your defense power by 4. We don't have the money for it, though. Shame. We do have the silk scarf, though, so that's good. So, what are we doing in Zeis? Well, we need to talk to a very specific individual. This guy, right up here. I'm Brantu. I live in Brush and study the lost civilization of Melanom. I found the entrance to the lost civilization. I know how to enter, but I can't get close to the entrance because of the monsters. Will you go there with me? Sure. I'm glad you can come with me. You'll be a great help. We can't waste time, so let's get going. The Cave of Melenam is located to the west of the continent. The entrance is deep inside the cave. Oh yeah, this is Valsu. We need him, otherwise our adventure cannot continue. Really quick though, I forgot that there were a couple of hidden items. There's a topaz, which is funny, because this lady will ask, will you buy me a topaz when you find the treasure of Melanom? If you give me a topaz, I'll tell you a secret. She will not tell you a secret, even if you do have a topaz. I happen to have a topaz. She told me nothing. Anywho, what was it up here? No. Wrong. Oops. There's a couple of houses. Move. And I almost never check them, so I don't remember which houses are which houses. Ah, that's where I was confused, because you can find a wind ball. Not purchase, but find a wind ball. That's fine. But, as Valsu has requested, we are going to head on off to the west. And there's some far more nasty monsters along the way. Murder you. I mean, I'm doing some nice damage, quite literally, and, you know, jokingly. But man, if it don't hurt just to see that sliver of health remaining. Yep. Yep. Another one of you. Oh, come on. This is where the game becomes a battle of attrition. It's just like, ice, you missed me. Ice, you missed me. Ice, you missed me. Honestly, I think that's why a lot of people see this game as extremely hard, is because the agility stat is just so important. To the point where even the wyverns, or warbirds, are just considered some of the strongest monsters at the beginning of the game, because until you level up and get a little bit more agility, you're going to be having a bad time no matter what the character. Going to be having a bad time as Olven, because dude is slow. Going to be having a bad time as pretty much anyone, because they're too slow. Going to be having a bad time as a Valsu, because though he and Esuna are the seemingly quicker of the characters in the game, they are still not able to do that much physical damage. So eventually they'll just die because they missed one too many times. Oh boy, this is a bad combination. Maybe I should have upped my defense first. Well, at least he didn't heal, so that made this a little bit less. Right. I forgot, you are basically useless when it comes to physical combat. That's great. Oh, in the grind, I did learn the spell Agility, which is a really, really nice spell. And... oh, come on. And will be almost as, if not more important than the defend spell. Game, you're being a jerk. God, this is why I prefer physical characters. Not even at the cave, and I've already ate through like all of my MP and nearly all my health. You want to chill game? You want to pull a few punches maybe? Back up? Ugh. Again, this is why I prefer playing the physical characters, which is basically everyone else except Esuna and Valsu here. Freaking 9 HP. Opals. Awesome. I'll pay for next to none of my hospital bills after I inevitably die. Yeah, I keep on saying it. But Valsu, while he's considered one of the stronger characters, it's mostly because of what is required to set him up. You basically need to cast Defend, to cast Power, to cast Agility to make him a character that is comparable, if not better, to some of the other characters. Anyways, here is the Cave to Melenam. This place is hellish because there's a lot of stairs that go in seemingly random directions that will get you terribly, utterly, painfully lost. We, of course, want to collect the shiny red dot one first, because that one is the Wind Rune. Also, there's orcs. They're not too bad, they're a little bit slow, but they can hit hard. I don't think they have any other special abilities to them either. So, yeah. Smack it up, orcs. Collect the treasures, which sometimes there's nothing in them. Ain't that a bitch? Okay, yeah, nope. Oh yeah, I forgot that you guys have magic too. Did I mention I hate playing as Valsu? I think I've mentioned it a couple of times. I hate playing as Valsu. Anyways, Bronto is still with us, luckily, I guess. Anyways, so one of the reasons why I would power level like no tomorrow, but there is one important factor that stops me from doing that, and that's the other apprentices. While the hack that I've got is supposedly makes it so as they are far more balanced in order to beat up, previous experience with this ROM hack has proven that to be a lie. So I'm pretty much just relying on what I still know versus what I used to know, if that makes any sense. That doesn't make any sense, Dar. I know. Basically, I'm applying the logic of, okay, we're on relatively equal footing now, but I still don't want them to have some of their better weapons, defense, attack, spells. And once we get to a certain point, there will be a lock on one of the characters who will be dubbed the Traitor. They will be staying at a town, acting all tyrannical, and I gotta kill him in order to take the rune back. Oh, I say back. Oh, blue demon. Oh, blue demon. Oh, blue demon. Anyways. But once we get us to a certain point after Melanom, that character's level will be locked. They will not level up at the same rate we level up anymore. In fact, they won't level up, period. I can one-shot the android for exactly their health. Ha 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 ha. So, even with this ROM hack, which again claims balance has been restored among the apprentices, I'm just gonna play a little bit safe. And even then, mind you, there is another situation where we're going to be forced to fight one of the other apprentices. So, a bad time all around, regardless of what I do. Hello, orc. Come on. I feel like I've got to start every single battle by casting agility just to make it so as I can actually hit some of these things. Which is astounding considering how much more agility Valsu has compared to a lot of the other characters. Or at least he seems faster. I don't know. I gotta look at a chart or something. Compare them stats. Alright. It's not this one. Why did I turn up? Because for some reason I thought I had pressed A in order to go into the menu already. Good damage. Theoretically, after I get to Melanom, I could use this cave to level up, seeing as most of the monsters drop 100. Potion 3. Potion 3 acts as a full heal. If I remember correctly, which I probably don't. So, we're probably going to keep the full heal Potion 3 in our back pocket for some time. And release. Either as a emergency reserve or something just to keep, because once we get to a certain point, yeah, Potion 1s and Potion 2s will be not that helpful. Blue Demon. I believe I said this before, but blue demons just remind me that there's a Xbox 360 JRPG called Blue Dragon. Art style of Akira Toriyama, the dude behind Dragon Ball. In water. That's essentially money. Money water. I had played that game for approximately 10 or so hours. And then got terribly, terribly lost after I hadn't played for a bit. And then just kind of didn't play it until all of my stuff was left in Vermont. Yes, I'm still lamenting about that. It's only been half a decade. Let's go for this one first. I don't think there's any tricks in any of these. Oh no, I think that there's at least one. That might be problematic. Hey, we're able to one-shot the undead. Don't mind me while I ponder the idea of running the hell away because I have no non-expensive good healing. Oh god, why do you hit so hard? Oh yeah, because I'm playing a freaking mage. Not even a mage, a cleric. Hey, found an opal. That'll help make up for the amount of money I'm gonna lose. Herbs. Nope, that's not the thing I wanted to do. This was. Alright. Suddenly. Flashy one. The Wind Rune acts as the item Wind Ball, which will allow us to teleport pretty much any other town that we had previously been to, which is fantastic. I like it. I don't think that there's any tricks in here. I'm being pseudo-led astray, I think, because I'm doing a quick read-through of what you do find in here. And I don't see where there's actually any traps. So I'll try to collect them. If I find a trap, I will weep. Eventually, Valsu will be a character unto a god, but that's not until like level freaking 40, and that's all. Frick! Well, we're stronger now, so we should be able to handle this guy. Should. Because I think this is just a regular trick, like the one that we had fought back in, the Cave of Earth. And now we're like 4, 5 levels higher than we used to be then, so... Ow! Me and my big mouth. Me and my big mouth is gonna get me killed. Luckily, poison is not that effective, it's just kind of annoying. But it's still annoying, so... Hey, a ruby! Actually, a ruby wouldn't... ruby's pretty nice. That's 2,500 gold. Yes. Nope, that's a wind rune. Can't exit this place with a wind rune. That's gonna lead to a dead end. You know, at this point, I almost want to say screw not leveling up. Because every fight that I make, every life that I take, I'll be gaining experience. So it's one of those moments where I'm like, sod it, I'm just gonna kill everything in sight. I mean, it's what I'm basically doing already, it's just... a little less carefully. Please drop an herb after I've killed you. I'm somewhat running out. No. That's fine. It's fine. Go ahead and collect this chest up here. Assuming it doesn't kill me. Like a trick. Oh, or a blue demon. Ow. Fine miss. Okay. I believe that's the thing I probably should have brought up at one point. Magic in this works like magic back in first gen Pokemon. Or special in first gen Pokemon. It acts as both your attack and your defense against certain skills. So, if you have yourself a high-ass special, you don't have to worry as much about magic. It still freaking hurts every so often, but you don't have to worry as much. Manrons, on the other hand, you gotta always worry about the Manrons. I'm just going to agility and GTFO. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Just... Fine. Doubled my agility and everything. Guess that means nothing. I'm so close to the end of this place, I'm gonna heal. I hate Manrons. Oh no, I don't necessarily hate Manrons. I hate playing a mage. Just too squishy for my liking. I've burned through all of my herbs, which is probably going to become a norm. Cool. Final chest of this area. And the game decides to spit in my face. Oh, I bet you wanted something for your efforts, huh? Too bad. Here we go. Let's open it. I was able to enter Melanom because of your help. I'll never forget it. I'll be all right from here on. So long, my friend, and please stop by when you come to Brush. And no, there's no beds in here that you can use, which would just make sense. Like, seriously. It's an old bed. I would love to use it right about now. Let's see, is it here? Yes. It's a brown coat. It is one of the few things that Lux can wear, but no other character can, I believe. I might be wrong. Defend of 12. Nope. So, pretty much for everyone else, it's gonna be just simple old money out of him. I might not even bother with the, saber that we could get back in... why am I suddenly forgetting all the town names? You guys know where I'm talking about. The saber. Another ruby. Yeah, this area is just chock full of chests from, the fallen civilization of Melanom. If you talk to most of these robots, they'll mostly just talk about, having errors and saving people, protecting the citizens. And, I mean, considering the fact that we've not seen a single corpse besides the Tetsujin, the Iron Men, the robots I just talked about, I mean, they must have done their job. So, got that going for them. Power seed. No, that's a protection seed. No. P? Forget which one is power, which one's protect. Power? Because they both have P and R's in their names. So it's like, what the hell, game? Bum, 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 so much loot. Another M herb. That'll be fine. And I think that chest is the last treasure chest within Melanom. Yay. Got an opal. Yeah, for the most part, I think I'm going to try to focus on just keeping Valsu's defense up throughout most of the game. You know what? Before we go that way, let's go ahead and sample the Wind Rune to go back to Zeis. That's the name of the place. Because now I can restock, save, and theoretically call an episode before we head off to the next area. You don't have any M herbs here? What kind of a store are you? On-road definitely has M herbs. Yeah, now it's just so simple. Teleporting anywhere, any which way that you can / need to go. And, this is pretty much the last stop, before you go to the next town and head to what I think is called the main continent. This is the last place that you can, you know, try to get any of the other apprentices on your side, before pretty much all hell breaks loose. Because once we pass a certain point, it's just going to be like, things have been decided and at least 2 of them are locked out of being able to get on your side. Which kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's pretty neat. I wonder how many more potions I need to get. I'm railing the freaking A button right now. Alright, that was the last one. So I can purchase a ruby Not a ruby. Topaz. Save the rest of my money. Wind Rune our asses back to Zeis. We'll save, and I'll call an episode. When we return, we're going to... Really, sir? When we return, we'll go through the other end of Melanom and continue our hunt for more of the runes. I love that I was actually able to sample just how effective the Wind Rune is. It might actually be one of the more important ones, especially for a little bit later in the game. But thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Oh, excuse me, let me do that again without yawning. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.